Your boy's back from Worlds and it's feeling better, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hear about what I have to say about Grand Archive Worlds 2025. Hey everyone, it's your boy back from Ascent Worlds 2025. What an amazing time, and I can't wait to discuss with you all about it. Just want to start off with a big congratulations to Main Deck Taylor, or Bobo. It is awesome to have seen you win Worlds. It was exhilarating, so much fun, and you really earned it. So congratulations to you, sir. And you've actually been on the channel here as well, so it's super awesome to, have been a part of your journey. But yeah, got that out of the way. Secondly, wow, what can I say? Worlds 2025 has been an amazing event. It was off the rails, completely exceeded my expectations, and I feel like we tripled the amount of energy, effort, and craziness from Worlds 2024. If some of you don't know, I was on the Worlds casting team for the event, and I'm super happy to have been chosen and given this opportunity. I really appreciate it. I have been working my who knows what off as much as I can to learn how to cast properly, communicate, talk, and just bring my love and energy of Grand Archive to everyone. And I'm so glad my voice has carried and is being able to be heard by so many people. If you look at my first major event in Chicago, I feel like I've drastically improved from it. So, it's just one of those things. I'm super happy to have been given that opportunity. I hope this is not the last opportunity for Grand Archive, because I want to continue casting. And it's just one of those, at this event, it was really eye-opening for me, because the amount of people who approached me who just said, "Hey, Valkyrie, I've heard you're commentating. I think it's really good," or "It's fun," or "It keeps it entertaining." Or I've had some people say, "Hey, when you're casting, it actually feels like I can watch the stream with your energy levels," things like that, which is so cool that these people who I know or may not know are approaching me and just giving me these compliments or encouragement. And every person who talked to me at Worlds who told me something like this, I made sure to tell them how much I actually appreciated their honest feedback and appreciated their support and just everything in this endeavor. And then even my co-casters, it was so fun being with Red Zone Rogue, Kel, Main Deck Dan, Lineage Break Cam. All three of them are amazing people, and it is just, they're so much fun to work with. I had an amazing time. I hope they enjoyed their time hanging out with me. A lot of funny jokes between all of us. But yeah, it was such a great time. I feel like that crew really clicked. We had such a unique synergy all together. And then a big shout out to production. Shinja, I know you're probably gonna watch this video, so if Snorlax, Foam, and Eva don't watch my videos, if you can just tell them for me that you guys all did an amazing job keeping everyone on their toes at the casting booth and just doing everything you can to make sure the stream is running smoothly. The amount of stuff you guys have implemented in the stream is honestly mind-boggling. End of round replays were crazy. I love that. And it felt like an actual huge Worlds production at a professional scale for a game that has been out years. It feels like you guys created a Worlds event for a game that's been out 10, 15 years, but the fact that GA has only been around for 2 means there's so much more. And I know on the back end there's things that didn't work or didn't go according to plan, so it's going to be crazy to think that it's going to be even better when those things are actually figured out. So big thank you, shout out, you guys are awesome. For the event itself, I was there for the gauntlet, which I think is a really cool idea and a concept. The fact that you have a tournament before the actual Worlds event where it's a last chance qualifier for top players to get into the actual Worlds event. You get in there from one of the 4 nationals, and these are players who didn't make the top invite cut, but they still are good performing players, and sometimes you don't have that run you need. So it's a great way to give these players an opportunity to go ahead, get back in there. So really cool. And even one of our finalists for Worlds came from the gauntlet in True Champion Terry. So this is really shows why the gauntlet is an important event for players, because we have top players that can go from the gauntlet into a finalist. With that though, the Ascent store I think they did an amazing job with it this year. I know Ascent stores are kind of iffy because they run out of product a lot of the time or sold out, but I feel like they brought so much product. SP3 did not sell out that I know of, which is great because that means they brought enough for World's End Anime Expo. People were getting playmats they wanted, and the Ascent store line was crazy, but they actually had staff managing it, which was really cool, and I liked it. And the fact that they kept it organized. The vendor there was really cool. The Path of Silver that they were doing as well. I'm a huge fan of this. Instead of everyone sitting at a table to just get your top 100,000 score, you do like a little scavenger hunt to go ahead and get certain prizes. And along that with the Sylvie grading machine, that was so much fun. I'm actually going to roll a clip right now of me getting my CPR Lorraine graded by Sylvie. So let's go ahead and see what she has to say about that. Does she like Lorraine? That's the question.
I've seen some cards when they're best friends. Hey,
I'll pretty sure you want another card.
It is wild to me that's like how accurate Sylvie is too, because it's all RNG based, right? You don't know what you're gonna get, but I really feel like Sylvie AI knew exactly what she was saying for some of these cards. Like the fact she doesn't understand what Ascended Lorraine is, even though Lorraine's like her best friend, it makes so much sense. Ascended something that's not like common. This is the first time a champion's ever ascended. And then I've had like some people get like 2 paw pads up for certain stuff that Sylvie would like. But really fun concept. I hope they bring it back because I want to bring so many more cards to the Sylvie grading system. But yeah, you know, I recorded some B-roll, and this is kind of embarrassing, but I recorded everything in portrait mode. I'm a fool. I was like, I brought my recording set up. I'm going to make sure to get nice B-roll here. And then I fumbled it because I totally forgot I have to do it in landscape. I'm new to it. I'm getting used to it. Next one, we're definitely going to go ahead and get nice horizontal B-roll. You'll get to see a little bit of the portrait B-roll. The community itself is what really made this event for me. Like 500 plus people, the teams event. Oh, speaking of the teams event, I just want to say there is a crazy storyline setup for Worlds that I don't know if people have caught, but Main Deck Taylor won Worlds 3v3 in 2024 as Glenn Williams won the World Championship in 2024. And then come this year, 2025, Main Deck Taylor won Worlds 2025 Championship and Glenn Williams won the 3v3 at 2025 Worlds. So, you know, I don't know, maybe there's something to do about it, that if you perform well at 3v3, you also become the World Championship. I don't know, but it's kind of crazy to think that they sort of just reverse roles, both of them like, we're tired of winning that respective tournament, let's just win the other one, happening at the same time. So yeah, that was actually like a really cool brain teaser. And oh my gosh, speaking of teasers, the DTR spoilers that were coming out left and right were blowing my mind. I'm so hyped for the set. I'm getting boxes and boxes. I'm going to try and do a stream of opening as well for everyone. We're going to do a little like Google form of guess what CSR I open. If you guess it right, you'll get a prize. I'm super excited for DTR. All these cards coming out. And if you guys want to see my spoiler video, I'll go ahead and link it in the description down below. Make sure you check it out. It was a fun little skit. You got to hear me re-record it because of the portrait landscape issues. Once again here as well. I do want to give a shout out to 2 specific people. First one is going to be Perfy. You are awesome. I really appreciate you. You're a huge bundle of energy and joy, and it was so much fun talking throughout the event, and I really appreciated everything you told me about my commentary and just being around, so thank you. And then the second person is going to be Mitch's Marketplace. You know him, you love him. Mitch is so cool and super supportive of me. You know, last year at Worlds I ran a little contest and he was the only one who participated, which blew my mind. I really love that he's following my channel and doing all that stuff, and I never really properly compensated him, so I'm gonna make sure I really properly compensate Mitch for just the amount of support he gives me. So when DTR comes out, I want to surprise him with a couple of things, and you know, was honestly a great guy. I sell him my cards too, and I think he gives me a really good deal. And you know, and it's fun. I like helping people, and I like when people help me. All in all, I think Worlds is like an 11 out of 10. I really enjoyed this actual event. The amount of people, things we did, the top 8 were just hype. The gauntlet was hype. The fact that you got to play the starter decks and keep them for DTR as well a month before everything is so cool. I do want to make a starter deck video coming out as well for everyone, so be on the lookout for that. I have so much content planned. And then a big thank you to all the devs, Sildar, Theo, Alan, Roger. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to be a part of your community, inviting me to go do things, and just, you know, chatting with you guys was so much fun late at night after the event and doing that. So I really look forward to doing more with you all and talking. You guys have created an awesome game, and I'm addicted to it. But you know, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Don't want to ramble too much about everything. Actually, before we go though, I did open a box of SP3. I think I'm just gonna include it here at the tail end. Thank you to Red Zone Rogue for helping me film this. So to see the box that I opened, maybe it pulled something good, maybe not. Alrighty everyone, I am here with one of the Weebs devs right here.
I'm Tin, I'm the art director.
The art director, and he is gonna go ahead and open us a pack of SP3. Let's go ahead and see what you have.
Tempest Downfall. Oh, Flame Sweep foil. Good. Flush Shard.
That's a foil SR too.
Pretty good.
Awesome hits. Perfect. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us here, and I hope you have a wonderful time, and we'll see you in that next video. Take care.